I went to school here in Fort Lauderdale. I went to jail here in Fort Lauderdale. But luckily my grandmother was always there to bail me out, you know? It's like, hey Granny, yeah, I know it's been a long time, but we only have one call. Let's make this shit count. Oh man, I lost a lot of weight recently. Been doing that new insanity workout. Y'all heard of this? It's when you go on a coke binge in the middle of a recession. It's like my muscles aren't getting any bigger, but my nose is in the best shape of his fucking life, you know?
Oh, well, this one doesn't come.
Y'all like my shirt? Go! $5 at Walmart, baby.
Oh.
I love Spider. I used to read comic books all the time when I was a kid. But the only problem was we were so poor, I would have to shoplift them. Because I don't know if you know this, but you cannot buy comic books with food stamps, let me tell you. But me and Spider-Man have so much in common, you know? We were both born in New York. We were both raised by our aunts. We both fell in love with Mary Jane in high school. Like he married her and ended up living happily ever after. Not me. I dropped out of high school and moved on to harder and harder drugs. It's like, hold up. My spider sense is tingling. I sense danger. I'm sure you do sense danger. We're doing coke in a Dunkin' Donuts parking lot. What the hell are you talking about? But where me and Spider-Man really went our separate ways, where like he went on to save the world, and I just went to prison for like a really long time, was I didn't have an Uncle Ben around to teach me with great power comes great responsibility. Hell, when I was growing up, we couldn't even eat Uncle Ben's rice because there was a black person on the box. That's a racist joke, let me tell you.
Oh my God.
This might come as a big surprise to a lot of you guys, but I love rap music. And my favorite one was always Tupac Shakur, man. Like I have all these Tupac tattoos on me. I have Thug Life on my chest. I have Dear Mama right here on my arm. I even have a tramp stamp going across my lower back that says just me against the world. Give me a break. I didn't even know what a tramp stamp was when I got it. It didn't become an issue until I went to prison and took my shirt off for the first time. Wow. Hey, white boy, why don't you come back to my cell later on? We can make it me and you against the world. I was like, no thank you, sir. You're not my type. Why? Because I'm black? No, because you have Y chromosomes. Now get the hell out of my face, man. When I was in prison, man, I was actually in Florida State Prison, like the hardest prison in the state of Florida. It's most famous for killing Ted Bundy. It's where Ted Bundy was executed. And one night, Ted appeared to me in a dream. And he said, Kevin, look, I know you think you're going to get out of prison and become a serial killer, but don't do it. It's just not worth it. And I was like, why, Ted? Because at this point, you know, we're on first name basis. I was like, why, Ted? Because there really is a God, and it's just not the right thing to do? He's like, no, you idiot. There's this new thing out called DNA evidence. You are not going to get very far, trust me. If anything, go out and get a job. So that's what I did, man. I tried to go out and get a job, but it was hard, you know? Like when I was in prison, I didn't get any training. I didn't get any education. Hell, I didn't even know what a resume was when I got out. I was like, resume what? I've never even had a goddamn job before, man. Now I know what it looks like. I'm only doing this because there's no background checks, all that stuff. Look at me, man. I'm an ex-con with tattoos and gold teeth. I only have 3 options. Telling jokes, selling drugs, or going back to work at McDonald's. I really hope this shit works out because I've already failed miserably at the other 2. Probably because I did them at the same time. Okay, sir. Do you want to supersize that gram to an 8 ball?